Thank you for coming in today. That was your name. I am going to assume you know who I am. Yes. It also says so on my desk. That is very observant of you. Listen. We normally don't send new recruits out on this type of assignments, but it just so happens we have a shortage of available operatives. Forget what we said about training courses and get ready, because you're going to a crash course in espionage. Okay. I have this dossier here for you. Alright. Should just go through it, and yes. As you can see, it'll be a simple mission with a pretty high chance of success, even for an untrained operative such as yourself. If you would just take a look at page 3. Yes. Dr. Bradford here. He's a very recognized and very famous expert on hypnotic therapy. However, he's gone a bit mad with age. Paranoid, if you will. His mind has been a great asset to us, but lately he's been getting secretive about his work. He's wary of competition, people stealing his work. He has this one paper that he refers to as his crowning achievement. The doctor has finally been able to figure out how exactly the autonomous sensory meridian response system works. Not only that, he was able to maximize its effect and turn it into a viable therapeutic program to treat mental conditions such as anxiety, paranoid schizophrenia. Yes. As you can see, this is very, very important work, but the doctor has developed a mental malady that his treatment hasn't worked on so far. Due to his age, he's starting to reach advanced levels of dementia. Memory loss, increased paranoia. We're afraid that not only does he want to work in private, but maybe he doesn't want to publish his paper. And you can understand what a problem that would pose for us. We've been trying to crack the system for the longest time, and we are so very close. We, as a corporation, we cannot let that chance slide through our hands to finally crack the code and not only understand it, but to be able to put it into practice to help people. And of course, I have more than a personal stake in the matter. Now, if you would go to, yes, yeah, right there. We have finally been able to get a mole into the administrative system of the Arkham Mental Institute and Asylum. Somehow, he convinced the doctor to take in his cousin as an intern, and that would be you. You will pretend to be a psychology major from the Miskatonic University, doing a thesis on hypnotic therapy for your final year of college. Yes, we are aware that you indeed did finish this as your bachelor degree at the aforementioned institute. And that's exactly why we picked you from the other recruits for this assignment. So, due to the nature of this particular assignment, we do not expect you to run into any actual trouble. What we want you to do, convince the doctor to let you work overtime, doing things like organizing his office, anything non-invasive that would grant you access to his files. We need you to procure his project data. Sounds simple enough, right? And that is exactly why we will not be providing you with any type of weapons. No, you won't be getting any spy gear, which is what you would have known if we had time to run you through any training, which we don't. Alright. We expect you to use your knowledge on working with the human mind to deceive the doctor and to not blow your cover. Because if you do, this whole thing will just fall into the water. And I do not think that we have enough time, especially with his mind's deteriorating, to plant another mole eventually. I cannot stress enough the importance of not letting the doctor suspect anything. He's already paranoid enough as it is. And if you blow this, we're not gonna have another shot at this. So, if the assignment does go awry for whatever reason, you'll be expected to procure your own defense mechanism, which shouldn't be that hard, considering you'll be working in an asylum full of tranquilizers, heavy psychotic drugs, and even minor surgery equipment, which I do hope you know your way around with. Just make sure to remember that we rather have Dr. Bradford survive than anything else. Because if the doctor dies or sustains any sort of trauma, all of our work will be for nothing. We've invested a whole lot of money and resources and time into this project. Right. If you, in your own time, of course, you can read through the entire dossier. It should have every tidbit of information that you need. You're already very familiar with the ground, I assume? Good. Right, then the only thing we need from you is some information. Because we're going a bit of a sped up route, we don't know if you fully integrated into the system. So first, if you would just look with me to my screen and verify that all the information we have here is correct. Your name, right? The email address we have on files, that's still, no? What is your new email address? Alright. Your phone number? Okay. What is your social security number? Yeah. Alright. Is there anything else that's out of order? Anything that we need to know? Any You're okay. With all due respect, I do not think that your allergies are that important for this specific mission. Alright. Okay. It seems that we have everything in order. You will begin next Monday. Everything will be taken care of. You won't have to take anything besides maybe a small weekend bag with some clothing and your normal necessities. We have a budget arranged, of course, for food and lodging. Everything else will be taken care of. But if you do need anything, you can just give me a call and I'll arrange everything for you. Alright. Let me just finalize these. Okay, perfect. You're all integrated, you're all ready. And our new agent. Good luck.